Superstars Diss Record. I uploaded it last night, getting a lot of feedback. Getting a lot of feedback from it. Goddamn. In a short time, I hate that whenever you come on here, it's some beef of some sort. Last time I had you on, it was OT the Real.
Right. Right.
So
I understand that though. Like this age of hip hop, you know, controversy sells a lot. So I don't really be in a controversial mix a lot. So that's probably why, you know, I'm not really on a lot of platforms or whatever, because I feel like my talent is just good enough, dope enough to just beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit by itself. Because I'm really hot. Like I really rap. I don't need no gimmicks and none of that shit. So I really don't be doing the beef thing to try to pop and none of that. That ain't my wave.
No doubt. I see a lot of people in the comments saying that they recall you being on the radio a lot around 2014 and shit like that. You was doing your thing back then?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate having you. First of all, go ahead and introduce yourself. We're gonna get off into this interview.
My name's Santos, LB4R. LB4R stands for loyalty before royalty. Shit, I've been rapping since I was 10 years old, but I've been outside in the mix with niggas knowing my name for like the last 14 years.
No doubt. One of the questions that really interested me and I wanted to ask you first was, you said on your record that DJ Khaled, he did an intro for you? How'd you end up linking up with him?
So I was on the radio heavily, like real consistently. At I think what was this? I think that was 2013. No, 14. It was 14 when we got the call. So I did a freestyle. I think the Trillmatic freestyle. And I think it caught his attention. It was either Trillmatic, it was one of them joints. And he called Kev. He like, yo, who's this guy you got? He's a monster. And then I guess he showed him the word as well. My father got a text. So then I guess because I'm going back in time, so I'm really trying to recollect the events. But I know he heard one of them freestyles, and then Kev showed him the come up show, and then he was just sold. He was like, I don't need to see nothing else. I want to sign him. I swear to God, like that fast. It wasn't like no, yo, let's have a meeting. I want to hear some songs. Let's see what he can do. None of that. It was he heard me, asked and inquired about me. Kev sent him that, and he said, "Oh no, this is what I want."
Being that you was in the underground at the time, you was trying to establish a name for yourself. How did that make you feel that somebody in that position inquired about you?
Bro, me and my guys was ecstatic. You gotta understand, we really poverty babies, bro. We really don't come from nothing. We don't come from money. So, like, even that situation, like, bro, like that, we looked at like our lives was about to change, bro. We like, oh shit, like I couldn't believe it. Like when he got on the phone with me, like when Kev was like, yo, mute your phone, don't fuck this up, and put him on the phone, and I heard Khaled talking to him before Khaled knew I was on the phone. And I heard him talking about me and me and my cousin Maul was standing right now. My cousin facing life right now, free Jeezy. But my cousin was standing. Matter of fact, you remember my cousin? He was in the car with me last time we was riding around.
Okay. Yeah, you was in the car.
Yeah. With my cousin. But yeah, he was right next to me, bro. And we just was ecstatic. Like I'm talking about, like I never felt that excited in my life about nothing. That was the first time in my life I actually felt like I made it. Like, yo, I did something good, nigga. Like, you feel me? I called everybody I knew after that conversation. Right. Yeah, that was a dope moment.
So did that lead to you being invited to Rick Ross Party All-Star Weekend?
Yes,
Khaled, the one that invited you?
Yep.
Take me back to that party. What was it like entering the room, being amongst all them people who you had just seen on television?
So as soon as we walk in, it was All-Star Weekend, so the shit popping. New York was just lit. It was just lit that day. So as soon as we get out there and we get into the building or whatever, like as soon as we get out the escalators, like where the escalator was at, Busta Rhymes starts snapping on Kev, talking about, nigga, don't act like you don't see me. You know what I mean? Like playing though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when I could tell like what type of dude Busta was, like energy and love, like just was a thorough dude. Right. So he immediately introduced me to Busta. Boom, I'm talking to Bus. I start talking to Swiss and then DJ Self. You know what I'm saying? I met them all in like the same conversation. While you know, Cosmic Kev is saying like, yo, man, it's the next this and that. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, like and then Khaled, walks over. He was walking around the whole room. He had a drink in his hand. He was feeling good.
Right.
So he walked over. Here we go. Here go the star of the night. Come on, I need to take you to meet some people. So now Khaled walking me around, introducing me to people and stuff like that. And then I start talking to Ross. And that's when he walked me over to Ross. And Ross gave me a little bit of game I won't disclose of, but it was dope for that momentary little conversation, right? You feel me? And they was feeling me, man. I just was getting nothing but love in that room, bro. From Ross, Khaled, Self, Swiss, Buster, everybody I met in that room, I had great energy from, bro.
Right.
Like people they welcome me like this. Like, well, if you a spitter, they saying you a spitter. They saying you can rap. So yeah, man, we fucking with you. Let's see what you got. I want to see what you can do.
I know from experience how the rest of the industry look at Philly rappers. What I mean by that is y'all got a reputation for being long-winded. Like y'all can go. You know what I'm saying? That reputation comes from back in the Too Raw for the Streets era and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas seeing Cheek Raw and Vodka and Rain Man and all them niggas letting it rip. So I know how they view y'all and shit. So that's a well-known fact. All right. During this party, because I'm painting this picture off of the song that you wrote. Did Meek Mill really come in the room and see you with these people and say, yo, what is he doing here?
So literally, I was getting good energy from everybody, bro. Soon as I seen this dude face, I mean, like, it was like instantly. As soon as he seen me, his whole face twisted up. Mind you, I don't know this dude personally. I never had a problem with him or nothing. I don't understand what his thing is with me. But every time I ever was around him, it was a weird encounter. So I didn't expect it to not be weird, but I didn't expect him to say this. So he twisted his face up. He walked over to me and he said, yo, how you get in here? So I said, mind you, the question like startled me a little bit. But also, it's people in front of me. I'm not going, because my first reaction be to snap sometimes. Like, what the fuck is you talking? But I like kind of like looked around me. I realizing where I'm at. I'm not trying to make myself embarrass myself. You feel me? I look crazy. I look like a nigga when these niggas invited me up here. You feel me? So I just look at him and I ignore him. I look at my man like, I look at Ant. We run the streets like, did you hear him? The nigga asked me again. On my brother grave. The nigga asked me again. He said, no, how you get in here? I said, what, bro? And then my man Ant, he seen where the energy was going after he asked me the second time. He was like, yo, take this picture. And that's why me and Meek got the picture. And you can tell by both of our look in the picture, like, we looking like we don't like each other. Right. But I was more confused, like, what the fuck is you walking over here asking me that for? But like I said, my man threw the conversation, threw it off because they know each other. You know what I'm saying? We run the streets. They got a relationship. So he was like, take this pic. Boom. And the picture got took. And then he was like, oh, all right. He was like, Kev must got you. Because I never answered this question. He told me something. Kev must have got you in the mix. All right, it's cool. And he walked away with Khaled. And I never heard from him again.
Damn. So, and according to your song, after him walking away with Khaled, it seemed to change the complexion of your relationship. Even though
it changed everything. Nobody, I ain't received no phone calls or nothing. I ain't received, like, mind you, I'm in the middle of a signing. The contract is in one of my emails still. I still had a contract. I'm gonna find it because I was gonna post it yesterday, but the video footage is enough of what the Khaled showing me off to everybody in the room. But I still got the contract. Like, we literally in the middle of a sign. It was to the point where he wanted me so bad, because I was using Cosmic Kev lawyers. So when they had sent the agreement over, the lawyer on our side didn't like certain things inside the contract, right? And he made changes to it with like an ink pen. Yeah. Like, no, like this and that and this. And they sent the contract back. And they approved and sent the contract back over to us. Right. That's how real it was. They approved what our lawyer said he wanted to change. And in pen. Like, over black and white document, but he wrote it in pen. And they sent it back with the same shit with the pen. I already bet. The next step was just meeting to actually sign. Yeah. all of us sitting together collectively. That meeting never happened. That part never happened. Now it's just like that the meeting never happened.
And
So now I
prior
got an empty contract. I really was looking at it like, yo, I should just sign this shit myself.
prior to this encounter, y'all didn't know each other?
You talking about DJ Khaled?
Nah, you and Meek.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I've like seen him, like where we ran past each other. First time I ever seen him is when he bought my mixtape. Like I used to sell my mixtapes. I was very, very known for that. Like everybody knew me for selling mixtapes. So I seen him on South Street and I sold my mixtape to him. He bought it, but he played me while he was doing it. Like basically he was like, why you out here selling, why you out here selling CDs? Like something, you really sell mixtapes? Like you ain't supposed to be selling CDs, you're supposed to be trying to get signed. And he said some goofy shit. And what I'm thinking in my mind is like, bro, you literally used to run around selling mixtapes out of a backpack.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? But I didn't say that because I don't gotta explain myself. You feel me? I don't even know you. This is the first time I ever seen you in life. Why is that something you choose to say? Why you choose to? Oh no, man! What you selling CDs? What you selling your CDs for? You ain't supposed to be selling those CDs. You this and that. Just start just hating like kind of like
So
little
like
kid, but like while he was buying,
he was talking down on you basically.
Yeah, like trying to style on me. You feel me? Because you know he had his niggas with him and he got all his jewelry and he had all these cars. You know what I mean? So he really tried to style on me.
Yeah.
Like even walking across the street to his homie and playing at him. Yeah, boy, right there. He hot as shit, man. But he out here selling CDs. I don't know what's up with him. Like, yo.
Damn.
I'm like, yo, this is wild. But whatever. I'm a humble nigga. You feel me? Like, it don't bother me. Whatever. So, like I said, that was just the first joint. Then every interaction, it's just been awkward. And I'm like, I don't know if the dude just don't like me. I'm a likable nigga, so nobody usually really don't have problems with me. So I don't know. I just didn't get. But I will say, like, Omillio, shout out. Omillio is thorough as shit. Like, he always showed me love. Omillio always showed me love. We got a song together. One day I was in the studio, and my man Scorp the boy came in the room and was like, yo, Omillio in the hallway and shit. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, he looking for you and shit. He want to come in and fuck with you. I'm like, all right, tell him come in. So he came in, you know what I'm saying, a few of his guys. He just, you know what I mean? Like, we just did a song on the spot. Like, the vibes and the energy just there. And it was like that every time I ever been around. Even if they with each other, it was times where we'd be at the same show or at the same event or something. And, you know, Mika twist his face and, you know, what's up? But Omillio, you know, walk over, like, you know what I mean? Like, leave from his crowd. Whoa, sit down with it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, toast? Boom, 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 boom. And, like, we really, like, shake hands and talk, like, for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Always was like that with bro. So I wanna like make sure I stand on putting it out there. Like
I
it's
hear
like
good.
two totally different
I hear
people.
good
Like
things
I
about
get it, and I
Omillio.
know that's his cousin. I know the relationship probably never be the same because I gotta tell my truth. But I will say I respect Omillio to the fullest because he always was a good individual. Like he never not showed me love, never hated, never had none of that type shit energy coming from him ever. And I really fuck with him.
Let me ask you about this incident of something that he said on the radio about you. Was he asked a question about you on the radio? Was that Cosmic Kev show too?
Partner, yeah.
So your name and your presence was in his mix a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you was coming up. Like you sounded like maybe he felt like you posed a threat because you constantly was in his environment. You was at the All-Star Weekend party. He ran into you grinding, applying pressure. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, your name came up in a conversation with Cosmic Kev. Tell me how that transpired. The Cosmic Kev situation.
Actually, I got a personal phone call from Kev. I didn't even hear the interview. Kev called me as soon as he left and told me everything he said because he actually didn't like it. Kev actually felt some type of way that he spoke down on me like that, and he was upset.
And he
Kev
said that
was
on the
upset.
radio? He said that on the
Yes,
live
on
telecast?
the live radio. Yes.
And what
So
exactly did he say?
all right. So from what I was told, the conversation came up between me and Core. And
Cool.
I fuck with Core. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I like Core a lot. You feel me? I like Core music. I fuck with him tough. Always did. But what was it? It was something like you know, because who you like, I don't know. Whatever the question was, it was between me and Core. So he goes on to say why he liked Core better, which I'm totally comfortable with. You feel me? I'm cool with. But he gave his attributes up. But why he was giving the attributes of why he likes him, he was throwing me under the bus, saying why he didn't think why he was putting him over me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And his thing was, he said I was too lyrical. He said he too lyrical and he not marketable. Yup, he said I'm not marketable and I won't get I don't think I get played in like in the club basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was all like now, mind you, this is just your opinion. I'm not mad at nobody's opinion. That's fine. But when you're an artist from a certain stature with the light of the entire world on you,
Yeah.
and you're the only one from our city that's a celebrity, you feel me? That can cripple an artist because now they look well, at that time they was looking at his opinion like it was gold. So these little things like could possibly dent. Now, mind you, I don't think it did. I don't think it stunted my growth anyway because for one, I feel like Cosmic Kev fucking hid that interview. He made sure that nobody really heard that shit for one. But so for the people that did hear it, it must ain't really catch or do nothing, you know what I mean? No damage for real. But to me, I felt like that could do a lot of damage. I'm like, why would he publicly say that on the radio?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm not a dude to shit on people. So if I give you my opinion, I can give you my opinion without throwing it under the bus. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say, yeah, but whatever. But I'm conscious of my spot. I know like I'm not going. I don't know, bro. I'm just that type of nigga, bro. I wouldn't take a bag from nobody, and I don't even if it's something I don't have a problem with you.
Yeah.
But you know that I felt like that could have really stunted my growth, but it didn't do much. That was just your opinion, and I respected it. What I didn't respect is when my opinion came back around. I was on a live radio station. I was on like an internet radio show, like a over the phone interview. You can still hear me because my phone just rang.
Go ahead.
All
You
right, no,
good?
like a podcast that wasn't even important. And I spoke on. They asked me about the Drake shit, about him, about the battle, and I spoke on him losing the battle and shit like that. And I spoke on a few things I thought about the battle,
Right.
just giving my positive feedback and my honest opinion. They had a problem with the interview. The interview got taken down and all that. I'm like, so let me get this straight. You can say whatever you want on a huge platform in front of the world. I can't voice my opinion over the phone to a small New York radio joint. They wasn't even from Philly. They're from New York.
Wow. You buffering
Those
just a
things
little
together.
bit. Can you?
He said over the phone to your hunger. He said, I
Right.
want to put this money in your pocket and watch you change. He said, I mean, I got this shit. I'm about to repost it again.
Yeah.
Like, he said, I'm gonna put this money in your pocket and watch you change. He said, I want to take you around the world. I'm gonna give you these records that's gonna make you go all around the country. Like, he basically all that shit that they putting me down for, oh, you was fucked up, you was this and that. He seen all that
Yeah.
and was fine with it. He said, I don't even want you to stop rapping the way you rap. He said, I want that hunger. He said, I just want to put my beats on it. He said, I want you to do what you doing to my beats. Let me get some singers on the hook. He told me exactly how he wanted to orchestrate the music. He had a whole
Right.
vision. Or how
Right.
he wanted to push me. So that's what don't really make sense to me. Is like, damn, like, what, you not your own man? Because how you go from that much with that much enthusiasm to letting a man talk you about, like, you can't be your own man. That, like, it make me look at you crazy, because the conversations me and Khaled has too much. I mean, literally, like, I still got the comments. Anything I would post on my page at the time, he'll put in my comments. It's in the schedule already. Like, I posted a picture of the Hot 97 microphone. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna burn this joint down one day. You already know. Khaled put it's in the schedule. Like, I still got it in my archives.
Yeah.
I actually can unarchive it right now and screenshot the comments. Khaled, like, it's in the schedule. We taking you to Hot 97 next week. Type shit. Like, all this shit was lined up to roll out.
Yeah.
So the fact that everything stopped like that, I look at everybody like they backdoored me, bro.
It's the music business is real cliquish. A lot of dick riding and funny shit. It's a real ugly it's a really ugly art form. It attracts a lot of scumbags, a lot of insecure niggas and shit like that. Let me
Right.
ask you this: what brought all of this to a head to the point that you would pen a diss record?
It's not even a diss record. And
You buffering? Damn, you
I
was
diss
buffering a
niggas.
little bit. Go ahead.
No, I was just explaining. I said, with a lot of people, it's not a diss track. Like, it's really not a diss. It's just a true story. Like, when I diss niggas, like, I diss people for real. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I really got a lyrical skill. So when I diss niggas, I go for blood. That was far from a diss. If you listen, you can see the sincereness in my voice. Like, I'm actually just genuinely asking a question. Like,
Right.
for real, like, that was more of me just letting it. That shit was on my chest for a long time. And people would be like, why you ain't speak on it? I've been spoke on it. I never made a record about it.
Yeah.
But everybody knows this. You feel me? Like, this has been the talk in the city for like 10 years, bro. I just never put it in the song. But I had interviews about it. You feel me? We didn't talk about this on live. Niggas didn't brought the situation up. Like, everybody always knew what happened. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be all the way honest, man. A friend of mine, I'm not gonna put his name out there until he wants to disclose of that. If he want to jump in and tell his side of the story. But my man begged me at the time when that first happened to not go at me, to like let it go, because he was so favored in the city. At that time, it was like any that would hurt. It would, like, how can I say this correctly? For one, everybody would go against me, his whole fan base, and they wouldn't believe me anyway. They just gonna say I'm a hater, which I never been in my life. And then for two, it was for the people that did believe me. I guess they felt like it was going to affect his relationship with them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But my man asked me to leave it alone. He's like, yo, he from my block. Please, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Don't go in on him. You feel me? Like, leave it. I mean, just. And I did. I said, all right, it is what it is. You're right. Because I
Yeah.
love my man. I got that type of loyalty with him. And he even brought it up a few days ago. He like, damn, bro, you really ain't say nothing because of me all these years. He like, damn, like, I respect that, bro. He like, I ain't mean to, like, stop you from telling your story. You feel me? Like, because I mean, I guess they were, his relationship with the people that he used to be cool with ain't the same. So I
Yeah.
guess now these same people.
Buffering. Hopefully he come out of this buffer. We got Santos on the line. I uploaded a diss record that he said it's not a diss record. He shared a record sharing his truth. It's on my channel. Make sure y'all go check it out. Hopefully he comes out of this buffer and we continue going on. I understand what he was saying here about challenging the fan favorite and shit like that. Sometimes you gotta pick a time and place for when you want to strike and shit like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off right now and call him and get him back on here, see what's up with his phone situation, because I still got a few questions that I want to ask for y'all who haven't heard the track. Hopefully it come back in and shit. Let me see. Okay, I removed him. Let's see if I can bring him back in while y'all still on here. If not, I'm gonna abort the live stream and I'm gonna call him and get him back on here, and we're gonna go from there. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him now. So y'all just bear with me. We be right back in a couple of minutes. We're gonna see what's up, and we're gonna go ahead and put some punctuation on this interview. So bear with me. I'll be right back.